Welcome to Gran Turismo 7, and you know the time is hey, fireworks time. Yeah, and you gotta say this. Are you sure you're gonna do it in the McLaren P1 and the Ferrari FXX K? Yeah, a bit. As you can see, if you read the title of this video, you know there's a hypercar video, which is a track-focused hypercar. You know, hold it. One of them you can buy. One of them you need to buy via invitation. Well, I heard one of these things for a while. Even though this game came out in 2022, about last year, you know that already, right? So as you know, McLaren always built a cool supercar of all time, like Mclaren MP4-12C, Mclaren F1, 650S, 675 LT, and also 720 and 720S and 750. Yes, yeah, you know the original 12C, the McLaren MP4-12C came out in 2010. This is one of my favorite McLaren of all time, the modern day McLaren, and I know people are thinking, are you sure you love this McLaren? Not this one, not just this one. I mean, not just this one. And the MP4-12C. They have a convertible version back in 2012 or 2013 as well, including the old McLaren F1 and the 650S. I know people are thinking, wait, is the 650S the same model as the SME 150 drive? That was back then. He had his 650S Spyder, which is a convertible version. I'm not talking. Well, you may know that these cars are almost identical as well, right? But since I'm on the McLaren, I want to review this one actually. You know the McLaren P1, right? He wanted he three titans of the hypercar era, which is a hypercar, like including the LaFerrari, the 918 Spyder, and the McLaren P1. However, since the normal road-going version and didn't came out yet in this game, we have this one, the P1 GTR, the only track-focused version of the P1 McLaren. As you know, this car is one of the legendary name, the P1 GTR. As you know, the name the McLaren GTR lineup is the Mclaren F1 GTR, and current one the McLaren Senna GTR. And the one thing about this car is the numbers. The engine is 3.8 liter twin turbocharged V8 hybrid, and included a hybrid system, which is the same identical hybrid system as well, including the P1. P1 also have the hybrid system on that car. Developed 986 horsepower and 823 newton meters of torque. Yeah, 823 newton meters of torque. With the weight is about 1,344 kilograms, and also it has a carbon fiber body here as well. I'm pretty sure people love the P1 GTR as well. When it came out in the 2015, Pebble Beach, it debut on the Pebble Beach, this car cost £1 million. What? £1 million? Established the cost that time was £1 million. The P1 GTR that time is £866,000. That was the most expensive McLaren ever built. Well, today's McLaren F1 costs about £15 million. I believe they cost these days. And the one base color is only can get is the yellow with the green stripe, the Richard Mille. Sorry for butchering that name. And also this color scheme. The only color scheme on this one is this one, the number 51 on it. That was the amazing one. It costs you. You need to be patient, and also you need to grind some money for that. You need to do racing quite a lot. Or forget this one. 3.6 million. Yeah, 3.6 million for this price. And one thing about this car, if I remember, is this come with DRS? I didn't notice it, but I gotta figure it out later. But this one is 10% more downforce, then 10% more generated more downforce than the standard McLaren P1 road car. And I gotta say, I gotta try it, but I know that I tried already in the Gran Turismo Sport, which is that car was debuted in that game. So I gotta try out this car as well. And one thing about McLaren P1 GTR, look at how cool is that. And I gotta say, it was best looking as well. So next one is the Ferrari. You may know the Ferrari is one of the best looking sports car makers of all time, including supercar maker. I previously loved the 458 Italia. I love the 458 Italia, the Enzo, F430, 430 Scuderia, and many more. Quite the old previous generation Ferraris. But they also have them in this game. They have the old Ferrari like F430, Ferrari 458 Italia, the F8 Tributo, F12 Berlinetta. But we're talking about this one here later. You may know the LaFerrari. The LaFerrari is one of the 3 Titan hybrid supercar all time. I know people love that car, but since they not just this car came out, they came out with this one here. This is the track focused version of the LaFerrari, the FXX K, which is based on the LaFerrari, yeah, related to that car as well. And the one thing about this car is a best looking as well. And one thing is, I have this car in this game and already. You may notice, and also you may know the FXX K Evo, which is the later one as well. This particular FXX K is a track focused car ever built. Only 42 who ever built in Ferrari ever built. The only thing is, it's a track focused car. It has 6.3 liter V12 engine, and combined with the Kinetic Energy Recovery System, which is KERS, KERS, electric motor, and a 1036 horsepower, which is the combined. This one here, 1034. Sorry about it, and 900 Newton meters of torque as well. Only this car, not only this car, I gotta say, this car only do it on the track focus. This is a track focus car, and weighs about 1165 kilos. And the only thing is, it's over 4 million pounds. I think it cost this thing about when it came out which is 3 to 4 million pounds. I didn't remember that much, but this car here is just best sounding engine as well, including the LaFerrari. The only can get the 4 colors on this one which is the famously known Rosso Corsa, Bianco Avos. I have one of these things with this color as well. Giallo Modena. I couldn't say correctly because I always say incorrect. Nero Lato, and also Blue Tour, which is a black with a yellow stripe, yellow with a black stripe, white with the red stripe, and also this one here, the red one. I personally like the red one, but I own this car in this color scheme, the white and the red head. Yeah, this one I have this car. I love the color scheme, but I personally love the Rosso Corsa as well. But you can't not buy without invitation. You need to buy this car with invitation. Only 3 cars in the Ferrari dealership has an invitation: the FXX K, the Enzo Ferrari, and the LaFerrari, and cost the same price as the McLaren P1 GTR. And I personally like it as well. Since on these 2 cars, Ferrari and McLaren, is the track focus, I gotta do the track on the Formula 1 calendar. Number 1, I gotta do the Spa-Francorchamps. Yeah, Spa-Francorchamps as well. They have the 2. Well, yeah, I think they have the full course as well on the Formula 1 calendar. So let's get started anyway.
Later that same evening.
Oh yeah, I gotta do another track as well, which is a Ferrari's home course as well. So let's get started anyway. people gonna thinking, are you sure you like the FXX K as well? Yes, I like it as well. Even though this car is a track-focused supercar, well, I say supercar, only the track-focused hypercar as well. Only 42 one of these things ever built for a track-focused car, and the recipe of the FXX program, the XX program, it was fantastic. You may notice already the first one is the FXX, came out in 2005, which is you may know is based on the Enzo as well. But this particular car is one of the coolest one as well. But Ferrari only built 42 one of these things, and I like it personally. This car as well. It's beautiful. It was menacing. It was quick. If you seen it a few minutes ago, this car over 345 kilometers an hour. Literally quick, almost 350 kilometers an hour. Which is top speed. This car is a 217 miles an hour, which is 350 kilometers an hour, or 360, which is 220 miles an hour. But even though it has a carbon fiber quite a lot, even though this car is made from carbon fiber, the seat as well in Alcantara plus carbon fiber as well, sable harness as well, carbon ceramic brakes, center lock wheels as well, and look at how the shape was. It was menacing and also fast and quick, and also better. I quote is, this one is much cool as well. So the other one, the rivals of the FXX K, which is 2 years younger than the FXX K, which the FXX K came in 2014, this one 2016, and this particular P1 GTR is pretty much have a lot of things like DRS system. I just realized it has a DRS system and as well. And also one thing is, it's fully on racing car like a McLaren F1 GTR back in the 90s, and this car is amazing even though it has a one seat. And the one thing about the McLaren P1 GTR is, hey, look cool. And also one thing is, how many one of these things ever built? I didn't remember that much.
A few moments later.
I just searching on the internet already. It's just only 58 one of these things ever built. Well, 16 more than the Ferrari FXX K. Well, and even the different companies as well. But his car is pretty much hit at the time as well. The P1 GTR LaFerrari, and also 918 Spyder, which is 3 Titan hypercars back in the day. And one thing about this car, it's beautiful. Not gonna lie, the P1 GTR is pretty much amazing, and also fast as well. Hell, yeah, it is fast. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you wanna watch more Gran Turismo Sport or any of the video, including live stream as well, be sure to smash the like, subscribe if you are new, follow me Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and also Hoyo Lab. Link in the description box below. I just realized the fan and just spin as well. It's like the curry in cash bridge almost is in my mind as well. Yeah, that's a Hertha, the Hertha from Honkai Star Rail. If you want to see more of that, be sure to smash the like, subscribe if you are new, follow me Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also Hoyo Lab. Link in the description box below. See you guys soon. Assalamualaikum and goodbye.